What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we took on the Columbus Blue Jackets in the Eastern Conference Finals. Ended up taking them down in an easy 5 games. However, 2 of them were in overtime, I believe. So, it wasn't that easy, but we were rolling along. So, today in this episode, we're going through the Stanley Cup Finals. Our first year in this new series, and we're already in the finals, but that's what we expected. And we're taking on the Nashville Predators, who've made the finals 2 years ago in real life, and they're coming back to hopefully win their first Stanley Cup. While we're out here trying to give, the veterans like Patrice Bergeron, Marchand, Krejci, Chara, their second Stanley Cup. So we're going to start off by looking at Nashville's lines. So we'll go to the view lines and switch to Nashville real quick. Alright, there you go, Nashville. So, their first line, Ryan Johansson, Victor Arvidsson, Philip Forsberg, the good old Joe Falayan, 88, 86, 85. We definitely have the advantage over there. We have 2 90s in Bergeron and Marchand, and we have Eberle playing that line, right? 85? Or is it Anders Lee? I don't remember. We're going to look at it again, but it's either 84 or 85, so advantage to us on that first line. Second line, I believe we have Krejci, DeBrusk, and Pastrnak. They have Granlund, Simmons, and Turris. So, DeBrusk is an 82. Krejci is an 85. Pass is an 89. So, we kind of have that 89 high overall advantage, but they have a pretty strong core. So, we gain an extra, let's say Simmons, 85, Krejci, 85. Then 3 less overall with Turris, but 3 more overall. So, it's pretty even on that second line. Third line, however, we're looking a lot better. They have Kalle Järnkrok 80, Colton Sissons 80, and Jamal Smith 82. It's a solid line, but we have we have Charlie Coyle, Marcus Johansson, and Anders Lee, right? Is that our third line? I have to look at it again because I really don't remember. So that's 2 83s and an 84. And then fourth line, we're pretty similar. They have Brian Boyle 80 overall, Mika Salamaki 77, and Austin Watson 77. We have around the same thing, 81 Heinen. Who else we have? We have Nordstrom, right? And I'm drawing a blank over here, but we'll see. We'll look at our lines anyway. So defensively, however, this is where actually never mind. I was gonna say this is where Nashville is better, but their top 6 isn't looking that good. But whatever. Roman Josi and PK Subban is the top pairing, 288 overalls. They just blow us out the water. We have 285 overalls in Krug and McAvoy. Then the second pairing again goes to them. They have an 85 Ekholm and 84 Ellis. We have a Chara 85 and Carlo 82. But then third pairing, 79 Hamius and 78 Yannick Weber. We have 2 80s in Kevin Miller and Matt Grzelcyk, I believe. So. And the goalie, I'd imagine it's Pekka Rinne. I don't think they traded him. Yep, 90 overall Pekka Rinne. So the goalie is the same overall as us. Let's look at our line just to make sure how our lines are faring. So let's see. So yeah, Eberle is on the first line, 84 overall. Then you have DeBrusk, Krejci, Pastrnak, Johansson, Coyle, and Anders Lee. Kuraly, Heinen, and Nordstrom. Okay, so it's Kuraly 77. So we have the better first, third, and fourth line, definitely. The second line, I'd say it's even because of the Pastrnak and the Brusk overalls. Defensively, I'd say goes to them, definitely, especially the first 2 pairings. Third pairing goes to us, but really, overall, they have better defense than us, and goalies is pretty even. So, let's jump into the game number 1. So, we have home advantage, I believe, right? Yeah, we have home advantage again this playoffs, this series. And here you go. This is it. For the Stanley Cup final, this is the cup. We have to win. We have to be great at home, alright? So, first period. Alright, so Colton Sissons goes on the board first, but then David Pastrnak scores. So, I believe that's his first goal I can remember in the playoffs. I don't know if he's scored already, but Pastrnak finally gets on the board. I don't think he scored at all last series, so 1-1 at the end of the first. Second period. Alright, so Anders Lee gets 2 on the board and Brian Boyle scores. Okay, so it's a bit tough to tell who scores right away because they're both yellow. But honestly, with 2 goals again, proving he's a great deadline deal. And we're up by 1 into the third period. We gotta score another goal and shut them down, alright? Power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No. 13 minutes left. Let's play some good defense. Lock it down. 10 minutes left. Still playing really very solid. Come on. 7 minutes. The shots are pretty even. 5 minutes left. Can we hold this off? Lock it down. 3 minutes. Come on. 58 seconds. There you go. Very good performance in the third period by Boston. Getting a nice win. 3-2. Making a statement in the first game saying, hey, Anders Lee is the real deal. Tuukka Rask with a .942 save percentage and Charlie Coyle with 2 assists. So that third line is doing pretty good. And Anders Lee now 13 points in 16 games with 9 goals. He is definitely having a really good playoffs. And we're in game number 2 now, right? So we're up by 1. Looking very solid. Let's get into game number 2. And we got to win this game. We got to get 2 wins at home just to make it look really enticing, all right? So first period. All right, Nashville scores first. Kyle Turris. The shots are 11-6 for Nashville. So we're getting outplayed over here. Second period. All right, we score. Jake DeBrusk on the second line. So the second line is waking up this game. This series, I mean. And the shots are getting a bit better. It was 11-6, right? So 9-11 for us in the second period. All right, here we go. Third period, we're tied at 1. Let's try and score 1 goal. No, Kyle Turris scores. All right, so Kyle Turris with 2 goals in this game, looking pretty solid. Can Boston score 1 goal? 12 minutes left. We just need 1. Power play for Nashville. Can we kill this off? Yes, we do. All right, come on. Just need 1. 6 minutes left. There you go. Down to 9 on that 4th line. Turning off that the 4th line is better. 4 minutes left. All right, looking pretty solid. Sorry about that. And we're heading to the first overtime of the Stanley Cup Finals. Okay, we're tied at 2. The shots are even. Both goals in the third period, and 1 goal in the first, 1 goal in the second, and 2 in the third. So the offense hasn't shown up. We only had 2 goals in regulation time, but that's okay as long as we could score in overtime and get this winner. I'm happy with that, alright? So 15 minutes left. Power play for Nashville. Can we kill this off? Yes, alright, nice. Come on, now we have the momentum on our side. Power play. Can we score? Yes, we do. Anders Lee with another goal in the Stanley Cup Finals. And that's his 3rd goal in 2 games. And just like that, we're up 2-0 in the series. Looking very good. Yeah, look at that. Anders Lee with 15 points. Was he at 13 before? I think he was at 13. I didn't check the 3 stars. But if he got 2 assists, if you got 1 assist, 1 goal, he's looking a lot better. 15 points in 17 games. The second line and third lines was doing everything right now. First line has been quite quiet, but even their first line. So we're in Nashville now. Nashville, I'd imagine they're a good home team. In real life, they're a really good home team. Well, actually, I don't know about this year, but last year they were fantastic at home. Let's try and steal 1 win over there. That's what matters most, is getting 1 win. All right, here we go. First period. All right, perfect. David Pastrnak scores again on the first period, second line. So the second line is still working wonders for us. Second period. Okay, so Philip Forsberg scores on the first line, but then Patrice Bergeron finally gets the first line going with a goal with 6 minutes up to get the go-ahead, all right? We're up by 1. We have 2 goals. Let's score another goal, get this lead, all right? 15 minutes left. Let's try and get a 2-goal bubble. I hate having 1-goal leads. That's the reason why Ryan Johansson scores. But then Patrice Bergeron answers right back, another go-ahead goal. His 2nd goal of the game. 7 minutes left. The first line's been unleashed is what it looks like. 5 minutes. Power play for Boston. Can we capitalize? No. Is that a shorty by Craig Smith? 46 seconds left, and we're heading to overtime for the second straight time. Nashville getting really desperate with 2 minutes 50 seconds left. Can Patrice Bergeron get his hat trick to bring us 3-0 up in the finals? Here we go, overtime. Come on. This is really important for us. 50 minutes left. Come on. 30 minutes. If we get this, we get that nice triangle, then we're pretty much guaranteed it. And no, Wayne the Train scores on Tuukka Rask to make the series interesting. So, good at 3 stars. Philip Forsberg, 1 goal, 1 assist. Patrice Bergeron with 2 goals. And Wayne Simmons with 1 goal. So, both of our first lines woke up. Anders Lee still has 15 points in 18 games. And we suffered a first loss in the Stanley Cup Finals. But it's alright because we're still up by 1 in the series. I just asked for 1 win in Nashville. That's all we need. So, game number 4. We got to get this triangle hold on them, alright? Come on. First period, 0-0. The shots were out from 11-6. Alright. Second period, still 0-0. The shots are 20-18 for Nashville. So, it's been a pretty good goalie game this game right now. But let's see this third period through. We need a goal from our top line. We need a goal from our second. We need a goal from everyone, alright? There you go. David Krejci. I haven't seen him score in a while. So, that second line's going power play for us. Can we score? No, again. Philip Forsberg scores either shorthanded or right off the power play. Or right off the penalty kill. 7 minutes left. Come on. We got to score another goal. 5 minutes left. 4, 3, 2, 1. 33 seconds, and heading to overtime for the third straight time. So, wow, this game, it's a goalie battle again. This series is really close. I mean, another overtime, the third straight overtime. Come on, we gotta win this game. We gotta show them that we're the overtime heroes. Who's gonna be the guy? And it's Charlie Coyle, the Boston native, scores from a bad angle shot to get us 3-1 up in the series. Alright, Pecorine played fantastic with I don't know how Pecorine, I guess, yeah, more saves. 945 save percentage. Tuukka Rask played fantastic, 0.91 goals against and a 964 save percentage. Philip Forsberg was the third star with 1 goal and 3 hits. Surprised it wasn't Coyle getting the game winner, but Anders Lee with an assist on that goal. And here we are. We're already at the cup is already in the building. We're in Boston. So that's looking really good. And let's hope we win the cup in Boston. You know, we have a lot of Boston natives in our team. Actually, do we? I don't even know if we do, but I know Coyle is, and he scored the game winner. So here we go. First period. All right, Danton Hayden on the 4th line gets a goal. We're up by 1. The cup is in the building. It's in the Garden. All right, second period. Okay, it's still 1-0. The Sharks are 20-15. Another goalie battle. All right, we're gonna keep going until about 2 minutes left, and we'll slow the simulation a bit. When there's 30 seconds, Mika Salamaki scores. Make it 1-1. When we reach the 2-minute mark, we'll slow the simulation down. Danton Hayden scores his second goal of the game to get us up by 1 again. Okay, 10 minutes left. The cup is getting closer and closer. We'll go to the 5-minute mark. We'll slow it down a bit. Power play. Brad Marchand scores in the cup finals. 2 minutes left. Let's bring it to 2, and then we'll intervene around 30 seconds left. All right, so 1 minute left, 52 seconds. And Brad Marchand with the empty netter. Yeah, we've secured it, right? 24 seconds left. Let's just get into the game right now. And Marchand with 2 goals in the finals. In the last game, just showing his clutchness. You know, getting that breathing room and the dagger with the empty netter. And that's all she wrote for Nashville. Boston, it looks like the cup winners. Unless they score 3 goals in 20 seconds, Boston's going to be going off to win a Stanley Cup, their 7th Stanley Cup in history, their 2nd Stanley Cup in the Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand era. What is this angle? Jesus. Okay, yeah, let's just play with this angle just because it looks more realistic. So good dump in by Forsberg. Oh god, I'm not used to playing like this angle. I don't know what the hell happened. I guess, oh yeah, because when we were doing oh my god, okay. So Marchand skates in, yeah, whatever. 7 seconds left. Let's just not get anything. Let's make the time go down. Rocking hit. 2-1. And there it is. The Boston Bruins. Their 7th Stanley Cup. Their 2nd in the Bergeron Marchand. I mean, sorry, am I saying Marchand? Well, actually, yeah, Marchand's there, but technically the Bergeron Chara era. Tuukka Rask getting his first Stanley Cup as a starter. His first Stanley Cup was in 2015 was as a backup. Thomas was the main cup. In 2011, did I just say 2013? 2011, he was a starter in 2013. And look at the boys, alright, there's that Johansson, he was devastating, you know, the 2nd time he goes to the Cup Finals in 3 years, and the Bruins showing why they made the finals, why they're a good team. Yarrow Halak's first Cup, Rask 2nd Cup, I'm just trying to go through all of them, so McAvoy's first, Chara's 2nd, Krug, I believe it's his first appearance was in the 2013 finals, I believe. So McAvoy, yeah, we said it's his first. Chara's his 2nd. Carlos first. Grizzlick's first. Miller, I believe it's Miller's first. I think his rookie season was in Boston in 2014 or 2013. Then that's the defense, the offense. So Pasternak's first cup. Marchand 2nd. Bergeron 2nd. Krejci 2nd. Eberle and Leeds their first. And Rask winning the Conn Smythe. Look at that. 948 save percentage and a 164 goals against average. Win 16 wins. Absolutely fantastic. Eberle leads their first cup. Then we have Coyle's first. Johansson's first, I believe. Who was our DeBrusk's first. Then the 4-line Heinen's first. Corrali's first. And Mostrom's first, I believe. So there you go. A lot of firsts for most of these guys. Only a few of them with their 2nd cup. And yeah, look at that, the Stanley Cup. Zdeno Chara, potentially his last year, but he does want an extension, so I guess he is staying longer. But look at this. The 42-year-old gets to hoist the cup another time. Let's see, come on, raise it. And there it is. Zdeno Chara. in the Garden. Make it even better. In front of the fans in the TD Garden. It's David Pastrnak, his first Stanley Cup. Gets to hoist it around. This must be a great feeling for him. The 23-year-old, I believe, right? He's 23 or 22, I don't remember. I know he's 22 now. I don't know if his birthday passed, so gives it to, is that Wagner? Oh no, it's Wagner. It's Jake DeBrusk. Wagner is in the minors. Jake DeBrusk gets to hoist it again his sophomore season. Gets a nice cup with him. And who is going to go next? I believe it's the goalie next, right? Let's see. So the fans are all going excited. Some of them are sitting down. I don't know why. So I believe the goalie goes next, right? Rask. And let's see. Come on, DeBrusk. Give it to to Tuukka Rask. So there you go. Rask gets his cup. Finally, it must feel great for him. His only cup before was as a backup. Now he actually has a Stanley Cup because of him and a Conn Smythe. So he was an integral part in this series, this cup. What am I saying? I'm getting a brain fart. This playoff run. And now the picture with where's Patrice Bergeron? I can't even see Bergeron. Marchand is in the back there. There's Chara, Krejci, Pastrnak. I didn't even get to see Bergeron. And there you go, great performance. The first star, Danton with 2 goals. Second star, Marchand with 2 goals. And third star, Tuukka Rask, 1.48 goals against. 964 save percentage. Absolutely fantastic by him. Let's quit the game and let's head to the draft lottery. So we're actually going to look at our progress reports first. And the award winners when the draft lottery comes. And we'll also see the retired players. So who won the cup? Who won the Calder Cup actually? That's important to see. I don't think Providence did. I didn't see their the AHL logo at all. So we'll see the winners. We'll just into the draft actually. I don't know why I'm seeing every day. And Boston Bruins and the Manitoba Moose. I imagine that's Winnipeg, because Manitoba. But Boston Bruins, the Stanley Cup winners. The salary cap goes to $82.055 million. Very nice. So I believe it was at what was it at before? Was it at I don't remember. I don't know if it even went up. Or was it at like 79? It was at 79.5, I believe, right? So Colorado actually wins the lottery pick, Ottawa. So damn, that must suck for Ottawa. New Jersey with the second overall pick, Vancouver the third overall pick. Very nice for Vancouver. Islanders fourth. Any other guys? Buffalo via San Jose. So San Jose missed the playoffs. And Buffalo has the 11th overall pick. And also the 15th overall pick. So Buffalo has 2 top 15 picks. Very nice. Edmonton has a 12th overall pick. Alright, draft class. So let's look at this draft class. We're going to go really fast. If any legendary names. So Backstrom, yep. Thornton, Carter, Hedman. Anyone else? Marlowe, Vlasic. Vlasic again. Tarasenko. We're going to pass by Owen Nolan again, I'd imagine, right? Shea Weber. Here's Owen Nolan. Same guy. Yeah, McGrattan. Oh, Al McInnes. Here you go. Oh, we already got him. Okay, so where's the one compared to Owen Nolan? McGrattan. So 26th overall. If we're lucky, we could get him. But how's he even doing? He's not doing that good. His overall shouldn't be too high. But what I want to start doing now is in the draft, I want to look at guys that have I want to look at their stats. So like example, Capo Caco, he's an A+ strength of competition, and he has 28 points in 56 games. So he's a really good player. Like he is definitely we know he's a high overall. Jack Hughes, 65 games, 60 goals, 59 assists. So he's definitely a stud. And then guys like Weiss, or here Simon example. 6 goals, 12 assists, and an A+ thing. That's pretty good. He's more of he's a defenseman even. So 18 points, 54 games as a defenseman, and an A+ strength of competition. That's very good. He's probably like a 75, 70 overall. Between 70 and 75 overall. This Weiss guy. So we're going to look at this in the draft. In the next episode, we won't go through too much in depth now. Retired players. So I doubt Chara retired since he wanted an extension. And no, he didn't. So Matt Cullen retires. Chris Kunitz, Matt Stajan, Ryan Malone. No big names. Yeah, we'll look at the goaltenders. Luongo. Yeah, Luongo is still there. So Kunitz is now a scout for Chicago Blackhawks. That's nice to see. And we are at the draft. Okay, so we saw the lottery winners. We're going to look at the award winners now, and then we'll finally look at the progress reports. So, actually, wait. Before we look at the award winners, let's look at how our players did in the playoffs. So, alright, here we go. Boston Bruins. Anders Lee led the team in points and in goals with 16 points, 10 goals in 20 games. Very nice. David Krejci with 15 points. David Pastrnak with 15 points. Marchand with 14. Eberle with 14, Bergeron with 12, DeBrusk with 12, Heinen with 10 on that forward line. That's really good. He for sure, he's going to grow this offseason. Johansson with 10, Coyle with 10, Krug with 9, McAvoy with 8, Grizzly with 5. So, overall, Backus, Smith, Bjork, are these guys scratched? Oh my god, I just realized Bjork scratched. Oh wow. 81 overall. I did not notice he was there, but okay. I didn't know he was scratched, if he is scratched, but this team, very balanced. The offense was everywhere. Look at that. Third line, second line, first line, second line, fourth line, third line. Like, it's all just, the guys all have 10 points. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. I just glitched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys with 10 or more points. So, very good. And they're all our forwards. So, 10 of the 12 forwards have 10 or more points. That's fantastic. So now look at our award winners. Let's see if any of our guys want some awards. So, player awards. Actually, wait. Team awards. Boston Bruins, Stanley Cup. President's Trophy, St. Louis Blues. Clarence S. Campbell, obviously to Nashville. And obviously the Prince of Wales to the Boston Bruins. Player awards. So, Alex Ovechkin with the Art Ross. Alright. He definitely won the Richard. And the Hart. James Noyes goes to the Victor Hedman for the second time in a row. Lady Bing to Vladimir Tarasenko. That's like the lowest penalty minutes, isn't it? Or something like that. Calder goes to Philip Zadina. Interesting. Colin Smythe to Karask. Vezina, Braden Holtby. William Jennings, Braden Holtby. Bill Mashton, Danny DeKaiser. Frank J. Selke. There it is. Patrice Bergeron with his record-breaking 5th Selke. Passing, I believe it was Bob Gainey with 4. Ted Lindsay, Alex Ovechkin, and Maurice Richard, Alex Ovechkin. So Ovechkin got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 trophies, Ovi. Did any of our guys in the AHL get anything? So Providence, let's see. Borgstrom, no, and no. Alright, so no one in Providence got anything. That's okay. And now look at our progress reports. And we'll see how our team did. How our team grew. So we were listed as champion. We won the cup, so we ended up doing well. Patrice Bergeron has dropped in overall. That's important to look at. So McAvoy's an 87 overall now. Look at that. 89 passing, very nice. 89 offensive awareness. Do we skip through his defense? No, okay. His defense, here you go. 89 stick checking, 90 defensive awareness, very good. Skating is okay. His physical's solid, so that's good. But Patrice Bergeron has dropped. He's still a first-line forward, right? So this is what we were expecting. Bergeron has lowered himself in overall. But a lot of it, look at that. Statistical growth. So his passing has gone up. His offensive awareness stayed the same because statistical growth. His shooting has dropped. So you see, he won't be scoring as much as 87 all around now. His defensive awareness, so because the natural growth dropping, this statistical growth going up. He stayed the same in defensive category. That's really nice to see. His speed has definitely declined, so that's what we have to expect is his speed dropping. His strength stayed the same. His aggressive body checking stayed up, but his durability and fighting skill dropped. That's okay. We don't have Bergeron for his fighting skill, and durability doesn't really matter. But Bergeron is dropping. Marchand actually grew. All statistical, right? Yeah, 94 offensive awareness, all statistical growth. His shooting. Oh, wow, his shooting is really good. He's going to be a 40-goal scorer again, I believe, right? He was a 40-goal scorer last year, was he not? Yeah, 44 goals. So, Marshall's looking good. DeBrusk in 81. So, he actually dropped a little bit. Statistical growth has made him drop. But don't worry, because natural growth is making him grow. So, he technically is like an 83 overall. Krug's an 86. Yep, all statistical. A bit of natural. Poise natural. That's it. The rest is all statistical growth. That's okay. Bjork has grown. This is natural growth now, right? So Bjork is looking very NHL ready now. He has really good offensive awareness. His shooting is good. His passing is good. Defensive awareness is actually really solid. So Bjork will be making the team next year. He's an 81 overall. Grzelcyk, all natural growth. He should grow a bit in the offseason. Pasternak's now a 90 overall. Natural growth is poise. Everything else is statistical. That's okay. Heinen's growing a bit. Eberle, Carlos still in 82, and all that's the same. So in the system now. So Berglund, that's okay. We want to look at Stanika. Alright, Stanika grew 21 points. He's anything NHL ready. His discipline's NHL ready, but his power is NHL ready. His accuracy is not. His skating is good. Yeah, he's still quite a ways to go. He's 20 years old, 74 overall. I think maybe not next season, but the season after, he could be in the third line for us. Connor Clifton, he's 70 overalls. Borrell's a 76, so let's see how he's doing. Anything NHL ready? His skating, sort of, but nothing really NHL ready yet. But next season, he should be ready. Like, year 3, he should be definitely like a top 4, maybe top 6 guy. Max Jones is grown. Frederick's grown. Kyle Kaiser is grown. Vakanainen's grown. So, a lot of our young guys, they're all not NHL ready right now. We still have to go through the offseason. Why am I looking at guys with 0 modifiers? But like players like C4's Laka Carlson, Fitzgerald, Lauzon, Solaric, who else? Vakanainen, Frederick, Jones, Zboril, and Stanika. I'd say all of them should be NHL ready by year 3. So that's really good to see. Really good to note. And let's, is there anything else to look at? Should we end the episode right here? Is there anything else to look at, actually? I don't think so, right? That's everything. We can look at our contract situation, actually. Yeah, so the cap space was 82.055 now. So let's see. So we have $5.5 million in cap. So we have to re-sign quite a few players. I mean, there's a lot of guys to re-sign. I'm really nervous about who we have to get. So if you look at guys that are free agents after this year, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. So we definitely have to try and move a contract. And one of them definitely got to be David Backes. So we can get guys like Chara definitely has to come back. Heinen's probably going to want to come back. What's his contract? He wants $2.4 million, so he wants less money. Beautiful. That's good to see. Jamel Smith will let him... should we make him stay? How much does he want? Yeah, we'll let him stay. Jamel Smith, Heinen, definitely. If we can keep, like... Eberle wants to stay. But he wants so much money. If we give him, like, 2 years, we can get him down to, like, $5 million. We just can't afford that. And we definitely have to keep Chara for another year. There's just too much we have to do, alright? So we're going to have to make some sacrifices in the end. Yeah, anyways, we'll end the episode there. We're on the 28-minute mark, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys soon.